In this video, we will learn how to find out the output at maximum profit from the demand and cost functions. The question is that demand curve and cost function of a monopolist are as follows. Demand curve is x is equal to 50 minus 0.5p. X is the output, p is the price. And we have the cost function as c, that is cost is the function of output, which is equal to 50 plus 40x. We are supposed to find out the output at the maximum profit. Okay, now for maximum profit, so for profit maximization, our condition, we know that we equate the marginal revenue with the marginal cost. Okay, we are being given the demand function is x is equal to 50 minus 0.5p. Now to find out the marginal revenue, okay, so to find out the marginal revenue, first we should know what is the total revenue, and we know that total revenue is price into output, but our demand function is solved in terms of price, so we need to find out the inverse demand function. Let us solve it for p first. Okay, for that what will we do? We transpose this term here and this term here, so negative 0.5 will become positive 0.5p, and transpose this x here, so we get 50 minus x. Now 0.5 is 1 upon 2p, so here we have 50 minus x. Now do I multiply both sides by 2, so here we also multiply by 2, so p will be equal to 50 into 2 is 100 minus 2x. This is our inverse demand function. Now from this we can find out the total revenue function. So what is total revenue now? Total revenue of the monopolist will be price into output, and price we have solved it as inverse demand function, and to this we multiply by output. So total revenue will be equal to 100x minus 2x square. Having said that, this is our total revenue. What about marginal revenue? Marginal revenue is simply the change in the total revenue due to the change in the output. The derivative of this function with respect to x. Derivative of x is 1, so we are left with 100 minus derivative of x square is 2x, so 2 into 2 is 4x. This is our marginal revenue. Now we are also being given the cost function is, and if I draw the marginal revenue function here to explain the things, so graphically it is we have the output on the horizontal axis, marginal revenue and marginal cost on the vertical axis. Okay, so this is our first we have this inverse demand function, and if I draw it here, so you can see this is our demand function with the intercept of 100. Okay, then we have the marginal revenue function. We call this also average revenue function, or it is the inverse demand function. Now what is marginal revenue function? It has same intercept of 100, but its slope is twice that of the average revenue function. Here we have negative 2, here we have negative 4 in absolute terms, so we will have same intercept, but we will have twice the slope of the average revenue function. Now what is cost function? Cost is a function of output, which is 50 plus 40x. Let us find out the marginal cost. Marginal cost is the change in the cost due to the change in the output. So derivative of a constant is 0, and I don't write it here. Derivative of x is 1, so we have a marginal cost of 40. Okay, so if we have the marginal cost of 40, how do I show it on graph? Marginal cost is a function of, so we have constant marginal cost here. Let us suppose this shows us it is the marginal cost function where we have 40. Now what is the profit maximization condition? We equate the marginal revenue and marginal cost. Okay, so for profit maximization, marginal revenue should be equal to the marginal cost. Marginal revenue is 100 minus 4x, and we equate it with marginal cost. Transpose it here, so we have 100 minus 40 is equal to 4x, or we get 60 is equal to 4x, or x will be equal to, dividing both sides by 4, we will get x is equal to 60 upon 4, so x will be equal to 15. This is our profit maximizing output, which is 15. Likewise, we can calculate the corresponding price. Now to find out the profit maximizing price, so plug x is equal to 15 into inverse demand function, so we have 100 minus 2 times 15 in place of x, so price will be equal to 100 minus 30, so price will be equal to what we call 100 minus 30, which is 70. Okay, so we have 15 as profit maximizing output, so profit maximizing price is 70. Now we can also find out in this case what we call the consumer surplus. Okay, now what is consumer surplus? So let us stick to the question. I don't have the space to show for the consumer surplus. This is not the headache this time. So profit maximizing output and price we got, and we can also find the maximum profit. Maximum profit will be equal to, so profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. Now total revenue is price into output minus the total cost is 50 plus 40 times the x. So we have x here, so price is 70, output is 15 minus we have 50 plus 40 times the output is 15. Okay, solve it here. So we will get here 0 4 to 7 5 are 35, 7 are 7, 8 9 10, 105 not minus, then we have 50, then we have again minus, we have first 0 4 5 are 20, 4 1s are 4, 5 6, so we will get 105 not minus 650, so we will get the maximum profit is 0 0 so this will be the maximum profit. I hope I make myself clear in this video and you find out this video helpful. Thank you.